products just provide daily nutrition, your RDA, recommended value levels, all that sort of stuff is in the product. So when you start taking the products, not only are you going to notice you do like food, but if you've got weight to lose, bang, you can start losing weight. Your energy's going to go up. You're going to notice it in your skin. I mean, my skin, you know, I'm 60 in a couple, well, no, years like, shit. 1 year. Oh my God, look at that. Right?
You're pointing me.
And, but the difference in how you feel with your skin and all that stuff is majorly different. So that's what cellular nutrition is, and that's the best example as a bartender that I can give you. Right? Our daily nutrition, we've got different programs. You can start on a quick start, advanced, there's a whole range of different programs that you can start on. It's based on you and what you want to achieve. And I want to hear from a couple of people that have had some great results. So I'm going to get Raj and Shaylin up. If you can come up, Shaylin and Raj, come on up. Come on! I'm going to share Trevor's story first, because Trevor unfortunately had a bit of a breakdown on the way here with his car and had to go back home. But Trevor's now dropped, how much has he dropped?
Close to 10. Yeah.
14.8 kilos, I think he's dropped. And that was because his wife had awesome results. He started seeing her getting healthier. And you can't have his wife get healthier and he's going to be overweight, so he had to start toning up and he dropped 14 kilos. Doing amazingly good. But let's hear from, actually, ladies first.
Oh, no.
Come over here, Shayla. Come over here. Shayla's But have a look at that before photo up in here, right? This bit here, and look at this bit here now. Do you not see a major global difference? So what's happened to you? I know you've only been on the products for a short time. What's happened?
Yeah, 3 months. I've already been on the products for. Oh gosh, I don't know. I just feel incredible.
Yeah.
I do. I felt really lethargic and down and just heavy. You know, like beforehand, and then jumping on the products, I feel great. I feel confident. My confidence back. Wearing things I wouldn't wear before. I'm like, you know, just happier.
Excellent. So you dropped a few centimetres, obviously.
Oh,
do you know how many?
I don't know centimetres.
No.
I haven't measured myself in a little while,
Yeah.
but I've lost about 5 kilos.
Awesome.
Yeah, I've got strong centimetres. Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, well, we'll do that next time. Awesome.
Yeah.
Give it up. And my Raj, who is definitely dropping a few kilos. How do you go, mate?
Yeah, so last 8 weeks ago I got started on products. So I lost 4.8 kilos so far. The most importantly, I think I lost about 22 centimeters around.
Wow.
So that's the biggest.
Excellent.
I used to be feel, lethargic and I always lost it and stress feeling from that living a very busy lifestyle. And with my background with registered nurse, for the medical practice, pretty hectic. But after that, obviously, it really helped with everything.
Excellent. Fantastic. As I said, I'm not over the whole day, and I hear a whole bunch of testimonies. We're going to give you a couple now just to get a taste of it, but everybody that gets up and talks today is going to share their testimonies. So you're going to get to hear a whole bunch of different people's results from the products and the business. But it's fairly obvious, with Herbalife, there's a reason why they're number one. They are number one in the healthy, active lifestyle. They're healthier, the number one company in weight management around the world. There's more people consuming one of our nutritional shakes than any other program in the entire planet. Okay? And that continues to get bigger and bigger and bigger. There's a reason why that happens, it's because of the results, right? You don't become number one by luck. It happens because you've got more people consuming your product, right? And we're not number one because we do more money. We're number one because we've got more consumption. And there's a big, big difference, right? If I'm charging $1,000 for a product and somebody else is only charging $1, of course they're making more money than me, right? But how many people are consuming? That's the key. We've got more people consuming our product than any other nutritional product on the planet, which is just remarkable when you really think about it, right? And you can read the different stats there, it's just absolutely crazy. But it continues to grow. There's some of the facts about the company. We are on track very close, if not this year, next year, to crack $10 billion in sales for 1 year. That puts us in a very small list of companies around the world that are doing $10 billion a year in turnover of a consumable product. It's absolutely remarkable, and it continues to grow and grow. And obviously, the other thing that continues to grow is our sporting, faces that are using the products around the world. And in fact, this guy here is probably the most recognised sportsman in the world. What's his name? Cristiano Ronaldo, right? That was a joke, guys. Anyway, I laughed. He helped us make one of our products called CR7. It's one of the products on there. It's even named after him, Christian Ronaldo number 7. There you go, it's a little hint. That's been pretty amazing around the world with what's going on about that. Obviously, as I said before, we're currently in 95 countries, and here's the great thing: as an independent distributor with our company, you can do business in all of these countries right here in Adelaide. So it doesn't matter where you are. I know there's people here that have got international business happening. You can do business all over the world from right here. You can travel, you can do whatever you want. It's absolutely fantastic. All right. The science behind the products with some of the doctors, there's over 300 doctors that sit on our medical board. So the great thing is that when you're consuming our product, you know, it wasn't Janelle down the backyard mixing it up in a bathtub. It's been put together by a group of doctors around the world. Here's one thing I do know. The products are no longer under scrutiny, because we've been around for 45 years, right? So it's been tested by a million different things all around the world. That's why it's the #1 product in the entire world, and it continues to grow. And all the products have got the certifications around the world, so it doesn't matter where you are in the world, sporting people can use the products. And some of you guys will remember some of the issues we had here with sporting companies, you know, getting done because they were using products that had banned substances in it now. You know, it was all scare products. But here's the great thing: every one of our products has got that stamp on it. So if an athlete's using our product, they know 100% it's all been passed by the government. There's no scrutiny, there's no, oh, should I be taking this or shouldn't I? It's all been passed by the Australian government, all the medical regulations around the world. And here's the other thing that I will throw in there. The fact that you and I can sell this product, it means it's a food supplement. Because if this was not a food supplement, the only people that could sell it would be doctors and chemists. I'm a bartender, okay? And you can come and buy this off me right now if you want. I've got a whole bunch of them. There's an order already. Isn't that amazing, right? Just sell it to you and already the phone's ringing. Which one of you is ringing me right now? All right? Anyway, let's carry on. Disclaimer. What's the disclaimer for? Oh, the gold standard. Anyway, it's a disclaimer to say that what we tell you is true. All the things that you can achieve on our products is all there, obviously. Daily nutrition, energy, skin. We've already talked about that. It's pretty amazing. But let's hear from a couple of people, because obviously with products that are delivering that, and remember, $8.6 billion worth was sold. Herbalife as a company doesn't sell anything. All that $8.6 billion was sold by independent distributors that market the product themselves. Part-time, no time, sometime, great time, whatever time, right? So let's hear from a couple of people that are getting some stuff happening in the business. We're going to hear from Tanya, Ava, and Lizzie. Come on! All right, Tanya, let us cap off the rain. Hit us with it. Have you got your before and after picture of you or not?
No.
Oh, what a bummer. But Tanya used to be what?
What were you? 30 kilos.
30 kilos on there.
So, I've been on product for 3.5 years, maintained my weight since I've lost it, feel fantastic, amazing energy, best thing ever did for me. I've met some fantastic people, this community is great. Also have it as a little side hustle. I earned, I think, over $1,000 in the last 3 months. I work full time as a nurse, I'm a grandmother, I'm a mother, so my lifestyle's very busy, but I love it.
Excellent, well done.
Hi, so my name's Vicky. For those of you that don't know me, I've been on the products for a very, very long time, 14 years. I got started when I wanted to lose a little bit of weight at my wedding. Didn't have a lot to lose, but lost 5 kilos really, really changed my body. But the best thing was my energy and my digestive issues really cleared up. And from that, I saw an opportunity. I've got a background in nursing, then I moved into corporate, but just wasn't for me. I felt, overworked, underpaid, unfulfilled, like so many people do. And really saw an opportunity with the business. I lost my job during COVID, so that was when I was like, okay, right, now's my time. And that's when we opened our first nutrition studio, did that with Penny, my dear old friend, not old, we've known each other for a long time. And we, had the best time working together, really passionate about helping people get amazing results. And I just love doing this. I work the business around my young family, and in the last 3 months I've earned over $9,000.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Arthur. I come from Oakland, or somewhere down that way. 20 years ago, I was sitting in a room similar to this, about this number of people. I've been invited there by my brother, who said, Arthur, you need to come and hear what we're doing. At the time I was overweight, I had low self-esteem, I had low energy, I was just, basically I was a waste of space, to be honest with you. And I went along to this meeting, I heard the results that we were getting, that they were getting from all walks of life, all backgrounds, men and women, kids, the whole 9 yards. So I jumped on the product straight away. I lost 8 kilos in the first 6 weeks. I wanted to lose over 14 kilos of body fat. I was able to start to exercise again, which was something that really made me feel good because I used to always be playing sport. The reason I put on the weight was because of a situation where I was on overseas and it just kicked the guts out of me, honest with you. So I just couldn't look after myself. At that meeting, 2 things happened. One, I got on the post, as I said, got the results. The second thing was I heard about people earning income, all walks of life, just ordinary people earning extraordinary income. And so I said to my brother, what do I do? He said, well, 2 things to do. Number one, he said, get a supervisor. We've got to get that. The second thing is, you've got to attend meetings. And I said, well, okay, I can do that. So I started attending meetings locally, nationally, around Australia, and also internationally. It helped me to get my self-esteem back, because I could talk about the products with a conviction, because the results I had and the support that I saw around the world with the numbers that were involved. And I was able to grow a business now. I've got business in 4 countries around the world. I do this business part-time. I won't say what my past experiences were, but I was an electrician actually, before I got into this industry. And by working part-time and helping other people earn income and to get the results that we see here, and more importantly, they've given choices, both time choices, time freedom. I was getting that, why not give it to everybody else? And out of doing that, my income on a part-time basis is about $4,500 to $5,000 every month.
Wow. As I said, you're going to hear amazing stories throughout the whole weekend. Awesome. So yeah, the opportunity exists there. Obviously, if you want to make a few extra $100 a month, it's really simple. Just attract a few clients. That's really all you need to do. If you're just looking for a supplementary income, just attracting a handful of clients, 5, 10, 15, depending on what your goals are, to what you want to make, you can make an extra, $1,500 a month just by doing that. But if you seriously want to start making the 5 to 15,000 a month as career income, then you've also got to be teachable. Okay, you're not going to walk into an $80,000 a year home-based business doing nothing, right? It doesn't work that way, guys. We work our asses off, make no mistake about that, right? No different though to what I was working. I don't work any harder now, making triple the money that I was making as a bartender. Okay, I just work differently. That's all it is, right? But it's still work. This is not sit down, do nothing, and expect money to roll in. That's not how this baby works, right? Those that do the work make the cash. Simple as that. When you're an entrepreneur, that's how it works. When you're working for yourself, that's how it works. It doesn't work through doing nothing. If you're working for a company and you get your sick pay and all that, what happens when your sick pay runs out and you're sick? You get nothing, right? That's how you got to think about it. Anyway, move right along. Move right along. Oh, that's it for me. So that's basically what I want to sign on, because what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to throw to our MC for the day, the lovely Jo. She's going to run you through what's going to be happening for the rest of the day. There's about 3 or 4 little sections. We're going to have a couple of breaks when you get a sample some more products and stuff like that. But do me a favour, let's welcome up the beautiful Joanne.
And for everyone that was here for the first time today, I hope you got something incredible out of what Cody just shared, and that you got what you came for out of that part of the day. It's your first taste of what happens in this room every single month, and however long you are around for, you're going to get love and care and support every step of the way, just like you are in this room today. So, let's get started. Find the button. Haha, there's me. So, I'm Jo. Nice to meet you all. Pleasure to be able to meet you before. I've been using the products now for over 9 years. It'll be 10 years at the end of this year since I got started. I got started when my children were really quite little. I had a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 5-year-old, and I was drowning in no energy, trying to keep up with kindy and childcare,
and had just gone back to work and all those sorts of things and just wasn't feeling great at all. I got started on my products and very quickly gained energy. Within 3 days was jumping out of bed and running around after the kids and running rings around them instead of them running rings around me. When I got started, I flat out told my coach, I'm not going to be a coach, I don't want to sell anything, happy to get the products a bit cheaper, but I don't want to do any of that other stuff. And she was just like, that's okay, you can just use the products, but if you're interested, there's a voucher in your bag and you can get a free shake and tea if you come along to this monthly thing. I'm like, hey, it's free, I'll come. So I came along to a meeting just like this, and I don't know that I've missed many in the nearly 10 years since that, because I walked into a room like this and even people that don't know you wrap your arms around you and make you feel welcome and supported and that you're in the right place. So for anyone who's here today and is wondering why you're here, that's why you're here, so you can feel that as well. And now, I think that's enough about me. And this is my latest result for the last couple of years. Things went a little, fun over a few years there, having children and all the stuff. But most recently, I've dropped 10 kilos. I'm feeling good. And I've lost a chin, which is pretty cool. So, what's on today? We're here to discuss the Herbalife products, learn a little bit about the products, what they can do for you, how you can get results, and also what opportunities are open to you as a Herbalife member. I'm thinking most of you are probably members in the room, but for those of you that are brand new and maybe just considering the idea, chat to your coach, they can tell you more about that side of things. We're going to be inspired by what's possible. We have the most amazing person in the town right now that's learning from Western Australia, and she'll share more of her story later, but it's my own coach, so we're pretty lucky to have her here. I've spent the last few days with her, and I tell you what, my mind's blown. So, we're going to have a little bit of a break midway through, and we're going to find out about if you are looking at an income opportunity from the Herbalife products and business, how you can go about doing that, and in an easy way, whether that's around what you're currently doing, if you want to do it on the side, if you want to do it as a full-time thing, you're in the right room to learn all of that sort of thing. We've got some recognition throughout the day. We'll find out about some more things that are coming throughout the year and how you can have success and what you will do next from here. And then we'll finish at around 5 o'clock this afternoon. So, on that note, I would like to welcome up Kirsty Ma, who is going to take you through some information about the product. I just have to myself there at how much I look in that photo, but I am probably the funniest person in the room. I apologise. I literally just snuck in the door right at time for my part. So I've had a morning, and I'm really excited actually to share this product overview with you at the moment, because this morning, I'm just going to tell you a quick little story about my morning, that I went and done a pop-up where we go and share products of ours at other places, and I've been to this new gym, and there's another lady there with another company, and I honestly I didn't even look what company it was, I don't even care. So it was really funny watching people go over and taste bits and pieces that she was having. It was something to do with drops and hormones, and I don't know. But they were literally like putting these drops in their mouth, and they would come over to me and they were doing these faces, and they were like, oh, that tastes so shit. And I was like, yeah, I know. We've got the number one for a reason. So, right. Some results here of mine. So initially, for those of you in the room, sorry, my name is Kirsty. I'm an active team member with Herbalife. I've been involved for 6 years now, probably 4.5 of that business-wise, the first year and a bit, mainly just sort of products. I was the same with Joe, that I was like, I am not interested in the business whatsoever, I just want the products, but gradually just fell my way into it, and it's been a journey ever since. So initially I got into products because first one here on the left-hand side, I just wanted to be the hot sister at my little brother's wedding. So I definitely feel like I achieved that after his engagement party there on the left, and that's at the wedding there on the right. And since then, I've gone on to shred a few more extra kilos and really focused on that building muscle and training up now. So yeah. Total result, sorry, was 18 kilos and over 60 I fell into the FIFO lifestyle. It was pretty much on the radar. So, talk about the products today. We're going to start off with our main product here, which does have 3 options. So our F1 is our #1 shake in the world. So it is absolutely unreal and a real game changer to where you're going to start your journey if you haven't started already. So getting that smoothie into you every single day, 1, 2, 3, however many you want, doesn't matter. And any flavour, they just all taste absolutely delicious. So the F1 is a soy protein, and that's the one. And that one's really good to get started with your program if you're looking to lose some kilos. So then we move on to our F1 Sport, which is super popular these days for anyone that's been into a club or a studio, whatever you want to name them. I think a lot of the places use this one now. And that's more of a milk protein isolate, so it's more for your lean body and muscle mass. Once you're probably more into a maintenance side of the program, you can use it for weight loss, but I feel like you get better results using white tub over there, and then you can move on over to the black tub. And then we've got our F1 Select as well, which is plant-based. It's pea, quinoa, rice protein mix. It's gluten-free, nut-free, dairy, soy-free, non-GM ingredients. All the nuts basically out of it. So if you've got any allergens, that one there might be your go-to. In saying that though, I do like to point out to a lot of my clients that the F1 like Formula Sport doesn't actually contain any gluten. So if you're just gluten intolerant, it might be okay for you. If you're celiac, probably avoid. And same with the lactose side. It's less than 5 milligrams of lactose. So if you're just a little bit intolerant, you're going to be fine with that. But if you're more completely dairy-free, then we're going to go to the Select option. So here's some great information if you haven't read anything up on the shaker before. Make sure you take a screenshot of this one. What I love most is there is absolutely no way I can eat all of those items up on the screen in a day. It's just, no. It's so much easier just to whack that into a shake bottle and get it down into the system, and you're going to get benefits of all of these different items just in that one shake. So I'm a busy person, I do that. So I just like to be able to smash a shake down and get on with my day. At the moment, I'm very obsessed with berry and PDM as well. Yeah, berries just come back into life for me. We were talking mint chocolate last time, and then berries back on the radar for me. And berry, yes, yeah. So if you're looking at a program, this is one of my favourite programs, and exactly how I started on the products is a healthy brekkie pack. So we've got our F1 shake, so we're going to have, depending on your goals, if it's a weight loss goal, 1 or 2 of them a day. We've got aloe vera and herbal beverage tea, as well as the multivitamin. Now the multivitamin, a lot of people try and swap that out or not have that in their package, but it's so essential because it's got everything that's missing from the F1 shake itself. So all the like yuckier tasty ingredients, that's in the tablet, so you can just get that down quickly, and then put all the yummy stuff in the shake. So that's, we call that yin and yang to getting all the right vitamins into the body. And the aloe vera, really good for digestion. I feel like I'm a repeat after saying this to 10 million people this morning. Really good for your digestion, helps with your bloating, clear out any nasties that are sitting there. Really good. We talk all the time about our Herbalife. So if those are blocked in our systems, then they're not absorbing any good nutrients that you're feeding. So you could be eating all the healthy food and wondering, why am I still bloated? Why am I not losing weight? Why am I not shredding centimeters? It's just because the system can't, like your body just can't absorb anything because it's blocked. So the aloe will do that. It will open it right back up, and then once you're eating your salads, having your shakes, and whatever else, your protein, it's absorbing it, feeding your body what it wants, and that's when you start seeing the shift occur. And then our tea. So mixing, you can either have that with your aloe vera, or you can have it just hot, cold on its own. You can have it in your shake as well if you really want to. Like all these products are so versatile, I absolutely love it. So my favourite is peach tea. All day, every day, 6 years. Minus the first day that I ever tried Herbalife. So that's my sister gave me original, and I was not impressed. I was holding my nose, and I was trying to spell it back, and I was like, it's going to make me sick, it's going to make me sick. And she's like, there's other flavours. Yeah. That's it. We are peach. So moving on from a healthy brekkie pack, depending on your your budget and your goals, you can definitely upgrade. I started with healthy breaking, and I went straight onto an ultimate within 3 weeks and just absolutely smashed my results. So we added a few extra products here. We talked the PDM, which I just mentioned. This is one of our newer products. This is kind of like an added to the ultimate, and it is vanilla flavored, extra protein, and just makes your shake so much creamier and yummier. Like literally just 2 scoops of PDM, 2 scoops of your shake, and you're good to go.
Become a smoothie pro overnight, adding that in.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Like
Yes.
a cafe
Yes,
style smoothie.
absolutely. You don't even need to blend it. Like you can literally throw it in your shaker and just work your biceps and off you go. Then we have apple fibre. So this one's really good, especially for a lot of ladies that might not be getting all their fibre intake per day. So that's a nice little booster to that one. You can have it hot, you can have it cold. Again, you can have it in shakes, so wherever you want to add it into, just chuck it in and make sure you're getting that into you. Apple flavoured, so it's got like a nice little taste to it. Maybe a little bit pricey in the bottle, so just make sure you keep shaking it up and get it down. Then we've got a few extra supplements here, so our NRG, great for NRG, great for hay fever. I've really found that in summertime, I'm popping those on all the time, just trying to stop that, or for those that work in studios, very good to have every day if you're prepping lift off all the time, because I get out my nose. We've got our probiotic that has just recently changed, so it used to be in tablet form, we've now gone to powder, which is super convenient. And you can literally throw that in anything you want. You won't even know what's in there. Shake, tea, smoothie, oats, sprinkle on your weird bits, like whatever you milk and the there. And then we've got cellulose over there, really like great for fluid retention and just flushing, like really helping with that bloating. So if you're having just started the program, you can try if you've got cellulose in your aloe vera, that you might be going to the toilet for a good solid week, just feel like peeing all the time. It's just products doing their job and makes you feel so much better and lose these centimeters. So talking about the protein drink mix here, this is really new. I think we have maybe 6 months of it down here in Australia, like the rest of the world has for quite some time, but yeah, we've just finally scored this one, and ever since it's been out, it's been a super shaking one. I reckon it's out. I think I can't remember how many times I ordered, honestly. So yeah, it'll keep you full as long as it's got that extra protein in there. If you're one that struggles to get protein intake up, definitely look at adding this one in. I love adding it to my oats. It just creams up the mixture so much nicer. Add it to like my wheat bix and that as well, so it's just that extra little pick me up. And honestly, like I'm so full, like I'll eat that at 6 o'clock in the morning and then I'm good to go until about 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning for my next snack. So if you haven't tried this one yet, chuck it in your cart because it's going to be an absolute game changer for your smoothies.
Nothing to do with it. I like the smell of it.
Okay. Here we go. Then we have our amazing H24 sports range. I pretty much have almost all of these every single day. It is absolutely unreal, and someone that's trying to like build up muscle, tone, all of that, just everything you need is in your shop, like in your shopping cart. Really. I'll start over on the left here. So we've got the lifter, that's your guarana, that's your picking up, extra caffeine. Nice blackberry flavour, because it's quite strong flavour, so if you don't really like strong drinks, make sure you put it in a bigger water bottle so you can dull it down that little bit. We've got, oh, there we go, blackberry sample check, yum. Then we have our hydrates, so electrolytes, really great for those on the go. If you can have it before your workout, during your workout, any of your sport, even if you're just going on a hike, like they're really plugged into so that you're replenishing your body from what you're burning and sweating out anyway. We've got our protein bars, so these are, there used to be 2 of them. I'm sorry to have the brand new one left us, but it's okay, cookie dough is still hanging around. I will say it's a little bit higher calories, so just be mindful of when you're eating it and what for, like there's a ton of protein, but it's a higher calorie than what our other protein bars are. So a lot of people got really excited and they'll smash them up 3 of them a day, and I was like, cold guys. Just maybe half or one. So yeah, they're really good for on-the-go snack. If you finish at the gym and you've got to go race up with the kids or something, chuck one of those in your handbag to keep you going to dinner time or whatever. Then Then, chocolate rebuild, absolutely amazing, on its own, mixed with anything else, it is, I think about 25 grams of protein, I think, per serve, I don't remember. Yes, PDM with it just intensifies that one even more. It's just literally like chocolate chip shake without stealing that one, but it really is like on its own absolutely delicious. So perfect straight after a workout to replenish your muscles from all of their like lifting or what you use them for. And F1 Sport, spoke about that one. So again, that's just a milk isolate protein, so better for holding onto your muscle mass. We've got the CR7 Drive. I've been sampling this out a lot lately. So all the good stuff of the electrolytes, it's got magnesium in there, really good for any cramps. Great for before you work out, during your workout, or level games, or whatever you've got going on. Soccer, I see a lot of soccer players obviously CR7 for a reason, with Cristiano Ronaldo being a part of that. Then we have our new newish prepared pre-workout, watermelon flavored. It is absolutely like on fire for a caffeine hit. I think sorry, I thought you were going to say on fire for caffeine kick, so it's 100 milligrams caffeine. It's got creatine in there as well, so perfect for before your workout. Then we've got our BCAAs, add that one into your prepare, that's what I do. It's a little bit of a sour flavour, that one I find, so it can be a bit harsh, just add it in, get it done. Great to replenish your aminos. And then finally our newest product is creatine. So that is unflavoured and just add that to anything as well. I've been really promoting that to a lot of people lately because they just don't know the benefits of how that's going to help, and you know, it just has all different things going for that one. So do a bit of research, look up creatine, and being unflavoured just makes it a 10 out of 10. So yeah, and I have that one every single day. Even if I'm not working out, I do creatine. Time frame, so have tried it, add it to your cart, it's delicious. That girl said like there has to be a flavour, trust me, there's not, it tastes like water when you add it in. And here we've just got pretty much the rest of our range of add-ins that you can include for different reasons. So like joint support, glucosamine in there, so if you're achy in the knees or anything like me, for example, I have a couple of them every day. Cardosan, that's another fibre, so just fill you up, just going out to eat. Just to give a puddle or something, have a couple of them beforehand, it's just going to block any of the nasty from getting through and absorb it before it hits the system. Extra cow, build up the strength in those bones, and I think that one's got vitamin D in there as well, which is really handy for a lot of us. Rose guard, great for flu season right about now. Probably a couple of them in the morning and evenings just to prevent those free radicals getting in. Calming complex, great for at night time, or if you're up and speaking and you're a little bit scared, notice down. And great for ladies as well when it's that time of the month. And I won't go through all the rest of it there, but you know, if you want any more information, just speak to your coach or jump onto your client pages. And we've got some extra protein boosters over here as well for the coffee lovers. Then we've got our new coffee support. This came out at the same time as the creatine. So having these ones is really good for your brain health. And I actually gave a bottle to my mum because dementia runs in the family. So she's been a little bit worried of late about these things and has like a lot of heart medications and stuff going on. Gave her a bottle to take that to the doctor, make sure that he is okay with you taking that. And he had a look at it and just said it was absolutely fabulous. Make sure that you're taking it, it can only help. So yeah, keep in mind turning it over. So something I found out, which I didn't realise, was that you should be having those all in the morning time. So 2 tablets in the morning.
Yes.
I was having them drank.
I had times that where I was keeping them awake.
Yeah.
3 in the morning.
3 in the morning. Yes.
I read that on the
I told Joey that all day. I had to read my dad.
In the morning, yeah.
So good way you read.
Yeah, I did read more. So 3 in the morning, and that's just going to support that brain health now. Okay, and just quickly last but
Yeah, traditions.
No, oh, no. Oh, there's something after that.
My name's Janelle, I'm from West Australia, 6 hours south, in a town called Albany. And I started the product over 14 years ago. I was exhausted. I was a mum of 2 under 2, and I just literally gone to my GP, and he had told me that there's nothing he could have done. I had back-to-back tests with my digestive system. I felt shattered. I don't know if anyone else has felt this, but exhausted. I could not get out of bed for my kids, and I felt like I was not being the mum that I wanted to be. So I actually googled good nutrition easy, and Herbalife came up as an option. And basically for me, my husband said, just give it a go. He had already been on Herbalife for our wedding and had lost 20 kilos and felt amazing. He weighed in with his coach. I'd gone to every single session, and not once had it ever been offered to me. So I basically said, nah, that's a weight loss thing, I don't need that. And he goes, just try it. So I remember Jess Morgan had a magnet on the side of her car, probably about 5 years before that. So I rang Jess. I'd known her a little bit, we're from a small town, so got started on a program. She sent me a healthy breakfast pack, and I did everything wrong. And thank God you come with a coach. I put milk in my shake. I didn't drink enough water. I didn't like the supplements, actually gagged on them, so I thought I don't really need them. It was only a multivitamin too at that stage, it was a fine tablet. And within 3 to 6 weeks, so once she nutted that I'd been making it with milk, I lost 8 kilos, 22 centimetres from around my tummy, so that's how bloated I was. I went down 2 dress sizes, so I've been from a 12, I'm a mum, I've had 2 babies within 2 years, and this is what I was going to look like, back to being confident, putting my pants on again. So I was starting to feel good, and my digestive system, love talking about food, so I used to poo once a fortnight. So that was something that was never brought up to me, it was never an issue, the GP never asked me about it, but once I was at every morning, I said to my husband, do you have to do this every day? And he goes, yes, you do, and I felt so much lighter. I think most of my weight loss was actually in my digestive tract. So I went from being scared of eating food to then smashing food, loving eating again with my family because I wasn't petrified that I was going to wake up with cramps that night. And yeah, that was it in a nutshell. In my 20s, felt like I was in my 50s because of the energy that I had. So that is my product result back then. So since then, that was 14 years ago. I am now 42. I've just gone through a little bit of a transformation because I wanted to, once I hit 40, I was like, okay, like the menopause and like perimenopause started hitting and everything, and I was like, okay. And Mum's like, you just deal with it, Janelle. And I was like, nah, I'm not. So I was determined, so I got back, I've lost about 5 kilos. I'm actually heavier on the scales than what I was before I started, so I've lost actually 6% body fat in the last, I reckon, what did we prep? January for Bali? That was a chat. Yeah, so that's since January. And I feel healthier now, and I feel more content with what I'm eating and fueling my body. There's a lot of people, you'll come across people that will say, I love my food. I'm like, mate, I do too. Don't have that. I will send, my girlfriends like what I'm eating, and they're like, what the hell, how do you eat that and do that? And I'm like, well, 80-20 guys, like, think about it. So that's actually me in a nutshell. Do you want me to run through my daily? I find this quite interesting, but my day can actually look quite good on these products. I take every single product apart from one, which is night works, which I actually can't take, but that is fine. I'm actually Devo that's it for the slides. Awesome. So I wake up in the morning and I have the active fibre mixed with cinnamon tea. You pick your tea, by the way. This is a bomb that like I absolutely love. The active fibre, the probiotic, and your tea in a cup. It's actually cinnamon tea. So that's in a cup. It takes in hot water. So this will actually help the digestive system wake up. It'll help everything, but it also helps me get the active fibre into me, because growing up with digestive issues as a child since 10, I've got issues with grittiness. So this is quite soothing, it's warm, fills your tummy, it makes you feel really good. If I'm really low in energy, or if life is just like whacking me around, because I do have 2 teenagers, I will chuck a lift off in there. So any type of lift off, and that's my first up. So that's hot. Then I go to my shake. I love hot shakes at the moment, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm smashing hot shakes. Like just 250 mils of hot water, like a little bit of cold water in a shaker. I personally use the sports range, so I love this. So I have 2 scoops of this and 2 PDM. It makes it so amazing. For me, if I want to change the flavour, you can add a scoop of Rebuild in, or you can add cookies and cream. So that is my favourite shake for the morning. And I actually put PB2 powder in too, which is a little bit of it makes it taste really good. I don't know if this is what you wanted. Is this what you want?
Good.
Okay, so then I smash my subs. I smash all subs in my mouth with the 3 cognitive support, which figured that out quite quickly, that keeps you awake if you take it at night. No, it doesn't keep you awake, it makes your thoughts really friggin' loud. Yeah, so I take all my subs in my mouth. I actually have to take it with my aloe. I'll make my unloaded tea up, which is just a mix of the aloe and the tea, and I'll make that up for the morning. So I personally put my lift off. I don't have a lot of lift off, guys, because I ping pretty much. So no one wants to be served by that. So then I'm off to work. I've got my snacks. So my snacks are always protein, 10 grams of protein, guys. Every single snack, 10 grams of protein every 2 hours. This is going to get you amazing results and keep your body and your metabolic rate up, because it's working it off. So what's perfect for that? Protein bars. For me, yogurt, and I'm a bit, I need the squeezy pouches. I can't eat it. Sorry, I'm a kid. Just get it in. When you're at a studio, you just literally have to duck under the counter if you like. Squeeze it in and you're done. I'll have that about 10 o'clock, and I'll set alarms on my phone for this, because I can easily get through till about 11, and then I'm hungry, and then someone will come in with something, and I'm like, oh, I feel like that. And then, then you're actually done. So as I'm drinking my tea that I made in a drink bottle, I will be sort of going through the day. Then I will make so my other snacks, I don't know, I mix I love boiled eggs. I love, I love protein balls, but I call them boiled eggs for my kids, because that's what they are. That's how far I get into cooking. I'm not a cook at all. And then I will get into my lunch, which is a shake. It is a little bit later. I have it about 1-ish. Don't know why. That's just what suits in our studio. So I have my second shake, and as I said, I try to put the personalised protein powder and the PDM in. So I do 1 scoop of each, and then I'll have some sort of other flavour. For me, I'm actually in a studio, so I have the ability to have whatever shake I want, but I keep it pretty plain. I'll put some fruit in there. I'll do everything like that, because my actual results, the protein is what I want. It's not the other stuff that we add in. Malteser Pleaser is my favourite. You put malt into the chocolatey shake and it's absolutely amazing. I'll have my sups again, so your sups like twice a day. NRG is probably my key one at lunch because I go to the gym in the afternoon, so that actually gives me the extra boost in the afternoon. And then at that stage I'll actually make up a mix that takes me through till I go to the gym at 2 o'clock, so about an hour. And that's collagen, it's collagen, the creatine, and the BCAAs. So if you guys, so these three, oh that's got stuff in it. So these three products here, that's what I drink within the hour before I go to the gym. And I go to the gym about 2 o'clock when I shut my studio. And that just gets the hydration in. There's no caffeine in it, so as I said, I'm very caffeine sensitive. I'll stop my tea at that time. I'm done. And then I will get my my drink to go to the gym, which is the CR7 and the Hydrate together. I'll drink that. My PT is absolutely blown away that I can drink a litre in a 35-minute workout, but I like to do that. Like, get it in you. Like, that's because I've already had my BCAAs, my creatine and all of that kind of stuff for my prep. So I'm not caffeine driven at the gym. I've done the prepare. My PT's like, get the fuck out of here. Because I was like, she's like, you need to do some work, not talk. So the prepare will give me, I used to take the prepare for the creatine because I was in America last year and I heard how good it was and I was like, yeah, the prepare. And then I was like, no, not good. And then I will leave the gym and I'll actually have either a rebuild, there's 2 in ice and water and I'll shake it up. So that's the rebuild here. This will, I'm very Herbalife as you can tell. So that's the rebuild. Or if I'm running, like sometimes people like to come in 5 minutes before I shut my studio and I don't have time to prepare this for the gym. Everyone knows that. So I'll just have, not that one, I'll have the cookies and cream. The cookie dough, sorry. I'll have that. Devastated when it ran out for a couple of months just then. But I'll have that. And then when I get home, I'll have a snack. So I'll have, for me, I have bagel. I have a bagel. I love bagels. Can't find one in here. I was trying to find one this morning. I have a bagel. It's got 10 grams of protein, cottage cheese on, frozen berries, a little bit of maple syrup, making everyone hungry. Sorry, everyone. And that is a perfect snack. And it's so good because my kids are there and like we're chatting about school, everything like that, we're eating. And then I'll just do like a water and aloe. So usually I do sparkling aloe water, sparkling water and aloe. And I'll drink that over the next like an hour and a half, 2 hours, so I don't actually drink. And that's my key when you're cooking, to have something there so you're not actually drinking. And yes, that's my afternoon and then I'm going to dinner. So I don't adjust my life. My kids and I have always eaten the same foods. We just eat a little bit healthier. My kids probably hate it, but I would mix sometimes protein powder into pumpkin soups. Don't make your life hard. So just adjust a few things to have a healthier meal. If you're going to have takeaway, high protein. Just think about high protein. You don't need the extras. That's if you're aiming for results. You don't. There's lots of takeaways that you can get that you can just get, like for me, like you can just get the chicken roll, or you can just get that kind of stuff. So it's not a major thing. I'm a busy mum. We have 3 businesses, and I have 2 teenagers, and we sport, and I'm the coach. I'm the manager, that kind of stuff. So adjust it to your life. Slow cooker is my best friend. So pre-think ahead, know what you're having 5 days a week, and that's my actual results for this section. Does anyone have any questions? Sorry, yeah, awesome.
What was the stuff you added? The powder, the PD, what powder? Not PD and the other stuff, the peanut butter stuff, what's that?
Oh, PB2.
PB2.
Yeah. Peanut butter powder.
There's calories in peanut paste.
It's
Yeah, but
Get one
peanut
chocolate
paste.
as well.
Oh, sorry. I had a snack after dinner. Sorry. a snack after dinner. I always have a snack after dinner. So there's the high protein ice creams like the froze, and I'm talking out of state here, so I don't know. Do you guys have froze? Frozen yogurt. There's 10 grams of protein, 100 calories, or I smash, this is the worst thing ever, I smash dates up on like I roll them out, and then I put that PB2 powder in water, and I'll put it across. I'll put some pepitas and that kind of stuff, and then I'll put sugar-free chocolate or dark chocolate over the top. Makes a slice super easy, because I don't cook at all. I've got a Thermomix for a reason. And I chop it into slices, and that's a perfect 10 grams of protein to about 150 calories. So the days that I work out, I have that. The days that I don't, I will probably be pushing my calories with that one. So, but that is like, there's no, you can put the PDM in the powdered peanut butter and water. The reason why I do that is that the peanut butter itself is quite high in calorie, so I use the PB2, which is half the amount of calories and fat. So.
You can't put that in celery, can you?
You can do it.
Or a banana.
My favourite dip is like a cottage cheese with shredded chicken, cottage cheese and like chopped up like chives or something like that, mixed together, and you have a big yummy eater or carrot sticks and that kind of stuff. So yeah, they're just ideas. You can put the PDM in that too. Cottage cheese is my best friend. But yeah, that's love food. So if anyone tells you that they can't go on Herbalife because they love food, well, it's a perfect example right now. You can drop fat, gain muscle, feel good, get the energy, and still eat loads of food. You just need to make better choices with the food, and yeah, everything like that.
You!
Thanks, Janelle. Now, I'm not sure if it has a thing up here. I'm pretty sure we're having a break. And there is some prepared drinks at the back. I believe was it blackberry with drop in it?
Yeah, so the dark purple one's got caffeine, the light pink one is decaf.
So if you want to sleep tonight, have the light one. If you need a bit of a boost to get through the afternoon, have the dark purple one. We'll be back in 5-10 minutes, and yeah, get yourselves fueled and hydrated ready for the next session.